Right guys, so Colin's just dragged us straight through a field. We've got completely covered in twigs and bits of bush and stuff. Yeah, I'm looking for a car graveyard, but so far all we found is a pretty cool well, to say the least, and an old Sprite can. We have found a few other things over there, but we're looking for a full-on place with cars and things like that, so I don't think this is quite the right place. Okay, so what are we actually here to see?
Some very, very old cars.
Okay.
And an old van as well. I've already seen 2 tractors. It's all cool stuff. It's definitely worth the trip.
Okay.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Okay. If you're sure, we'll trust you. Go. Right, so like I said, there's a few bits and pieces up here. So we've got an old garage door just there with a tyre and things. And there are a few cars over this way, but not too much. It's more like vans and diggers and stuff. So we've got, there we go, so it looks like a tractor or something, buried just here. And then beyond that we've got, it's going to be hard to see this as well, there's a little van just here, and another van just over there. But that's about it so far. We were hoping for a lot more than that. So, I think we're heading back the way we came at the moment. So we just found this as well. Colin has just said apparently there's loads of cars down there, which is pretty much where we were a minute ago. So I'm going to assume they're all buried, which is going to make it a little bit difficult to film. But yeah, check this out. It's kind of cool. Another tractor. Guys, most of the stuff here is hard. It's hard to show you, it really is, because again, if you just look a little bit closer in this one, you might be able to see the grille of another tractor. But it's so difficult to sort of show you that because it's absolutely buried. There's a whole tractor there. Back here we went past, there's a little kids, a little JCB thing, I think, is it there? No, hang on. Here we go. Looks like a little kids JCB or a very small little digger thing with tank tracks on it. Again, it's so difficult to show you this because it just kind of blends in. But I promise you it's there. That's not a bush. Right, so I think we're going to brave it and we're going to give it a go down at these 2 Land Rovers and see what we can find. I think Connor was looking for a bit more. At the moment we can't find it, but again, you see how overgrown it is. There's probably a lot of stuff that's just buried and you can't find it. Hey guys, going to jump in here quickly. Ignore the fact that my hair is an absolute mess and I'm wearing pyjama bottoms. I'm editing the video right now. Just thought I'd sort of intercede and sort of say, at this point I'm kind of thinking, well, I don't actually know much about cars. Cars are really not my specialty, I'll be honest, they're really not. I do love cars and I can appreciate abandoned and vintage cars, etc. But I don't know much about them at all. So if you guys want to check out details on cars, like models, etc., please go check out Colin's video. He's much more into cars than I am. There's only so many times I can go, oh, that's pretty cool, before it gets a bit repetitive. So I don't know much about him. Perfect example is that there were some vans here and he was going, oh, they're these model vans, and I'm going, they're vans. They're not that exciting to me. I'm also struggling as well with the fact that it's very, very overgrown. I've got a massive gimbal which is getting caught on everything. So I decided at this point to start recording with my phone instead of the gimbal, just because it's a lot easier to do so. And yeah, I just thought I'd jump in and sort of explain why I went from my gimbal to my phone, because I don't think I actually did it on camera before. So anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. See you later. Bye. I'm very, very confused as to how this has managed to all get here, because it's very, very overgrown. And you can see, literally, I'm walking through loads of brambles everywhere I go. There's really thick thorns everywhere. This looks kind of like a driveway, like this may have been where the cars came in, but it doesn't appear to go anywhere. This one I'm very intrigued about because this has got a cover on it. But one thing I know about cars is when it tends to be a classic, you get kind of hood ornaments like this. And this sort of stuff isn't on normal cars because, again, if you crash into someone, health and safety, it's more likely to impale them like internally, so they don't put these on cars anymore. But I don't know what this is, but it certainly looks like some sort of classic car. Have a quick look. That, well, I can tell by the badge, is an Austin 16. If that's the, I don't know if that's the model or not, but it's definitely an Austin. Check that out. That is pretty cool. I don't want to uncover the whole thing because obviously it's been well preserved underneath this tarpaulin, so I don't really want to uncover the whole thing, but that is pretty epic.
There is a bit of rust I've noticed under the grille there. I'm not going to take the cover right off, but you can see there is rust in there. So yeah, it is a bit of a shame, but...
Can you explain what this is again?
It's a trickle charger, so where the car's not being used, you've got a constant charge on the battery, so if you don't use it for 7 or 8 months, you can get in it on Sunday morning and start it straight up.
Oh,
That's
okay.
basically what it's for.
So you just plug that into the house then, I guess, to get some... Wow. It's like an early electric car.
Yeah, kind of.
Hybrid. Hybrid.
Trying to teach Nathan car stuff.
I don't know. So this site, although yes, it has some very cool cars, like I've already said, I don't know that much about them, but they're really buried. That for me is the most fascinating bit, because it is so overgrown. These have been here for ages. I mean, look, I'm having to make my way through these bushes to get anywhere at all, really, because it's so overgrown. Oh, God, it is just almost like hell trying to get through it. We've got a couple of vans here, Volkswagen vans. Looks like a camper there as well, it's hidden behind that. And we've got some JCB stuff. There's like loads of cans and things all over the place. Lots of boxes. It almost looks a bit like a nursery, like a planting nursery. It's so difficult to get to anything at all. I mean, these, I can't even tell what they are. I guarantee again, Colin will be able to tell you what they are, but I have no idea. To me, that's an orange van. I can appreciate a nice vintage car or an old car, but it doesn't mean I know what the hell they are. Right. Oh. So this is and I can only tell you this because it says on it, this is a Mitsubishi L200. It says on the side of the car. I think, to be honest, that's seen better days. Look at the rust on the back of that. That is proper trashed. Apart from that, there's a lot of things like this, which is like some kind of tractor or combine harvester. There's a lot of those, which I've already shown you guys using the big camera. But yeah, it's just a bit of a maze. Absolutely insane. I mean, for cars to be like this and to be this overgrown, they must have been here for a very, very, very long time. See, now this one is one I recognise, purely because it looks exactly the same. If you guys remember the Land Rover house that I did, we had one of these, which wasn't actually in as good a condition as this one is, outside, and it looked almost identical to this. I think this is a Land Rover Defender, but I'm guessing. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot of guessing with this. All I know is that Colin got very excited about this and these two vans here, but I've no idea what they are. Right, let's go show you the house anyway. Let's go show you the house itself. I don't think we can get into it, but I'll show you what we're dealing with. Right, so Colin's just about that wire, and we can actually follow that the whole way along. So on the ground right there, that's the wire that's coming from that Austin. And if we follow that, it'll actually take us a bit of a wild goose chase, because it goes up there, but we don't need to go up that way. It comes back through this way, where there's a few more cars. keep going and we'll get to the actual house. So this is all 4, which is no longer obviously used. There we go. And here's the wire that we just followed all the way up to the window. So someone's actually nailed this shut as well, so you can't get into it. But this is the house that this is all for. And you can quite easily tell that it's abandoned. Look at the state of it. I've already been down here. One of the things I did notice was there is actually a light on inside. You can probably just about see it through there. It's hard to tell, it's very, very dirty. But yeah, the front of the house completely and utterly built up. And there is a light on inside. But yeah, it's completely closed, you can't get to it. Completely sealed. Did you follow the wire as well?
No.
No? I followed the wire all the way along. It literally comes away from that Austin car all the way up to here.
That's it?
And the window, there's the window up there it goes into.
Oh, okay. So bizarre.
Can you hear voices? Yeah.
It's inside.
Is it really?
There's voices inside. It's like a radio or something.
How weird.
So you tried the door?
We did try the door, yeah. You tried the door, didn't you?
Is there a radio on in there? Is that what it is? There's a light on up there as well. There's no way anyone lives in here.
No, they can't do. And look at the state of the cobwebs as well. Literally, there's cobwebs everywhere. Yeah. Even on the fridge and stuff outside, there's like cobwebs. Alright guys, so we're going to try heading our way back out, if we can actually find our way back out, because it is like a bit of a maze. Let's see how many cuts and stuff we can get on the way back out, yeah? Go on, karate kick.
How did we get through there?
We didn't, we came through that one.
Oh, did we come through that one?
Die! It's like giving birth. I mean, not giving birth, it's like being born. Right guys, that is it for this video. Like I said, if you want to check out the technical side of this, all the car models and stuff, please go check out Colin's channel, it'll be linked in the description. But for now, that is it. Hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again next time. See ya! So guys, we're just literally about to leave, and we've just seen this crammed underneath this tree.
What the hell?
What is it? I have no idea. You know I'm not going to have any idea.
Pulsar written on the back of it. It's a Q plate, so it's a kit car.
That is proper buried under that tree though, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's literally buried under there. No idea what it is. And for once, I don't think Colin knows what it is either. So it's a kit car, but that could be anything really. There's a lot of kit cars around. I love the wide arch body kit.
Cool, isn't it?
That's pretty cool.
I don't know if it's rear engine, yeah.
So for once, Colin, you don't know what it is?
No, where it's a kit car, it could literally be a bit of everything. I mean, it's not a production car, so it's not something that a big company would build.
Yeah.
1,000. Is that a pond?
Yeah.
There's a massive pond there.
So for this,
they wouldn't build. Yeah, this is literally the only one.
Yeah.
You know, this is built by the owner. How he wants it, basically.
So for the sake of my audience, like what's a kit car? Explain what a kit car is. I kind of know what it is. It's like a car that you can get and build it yourself.
Basically build it yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to put the bonnet from a Sierra Cosworth on it, you can put the bonnet of a Sierra Cosworth on it. If you want to put a Beetle engine in it, you can put a Beetle engine in it. You can literally do whatever you want with it. A kit car is a kit car. It's built to your specification.
That is crazy. That is definitely a mad one as well. I like the white and orange accent as well.
And to me, it looks as if it's got an engine in the back of it, which makes it a little bit more interesting, which could be Volkswagen based.
Yeah.
Most kit cars are Volkswagen Beetles with a big body kit on them, basically. I mean, you can make a Volkswagen Beetle look like a 911,
yeah,
which is a Porsche. But obviously you won't have the performance.
A 911 I know, mate.
Oh, well
I know some things, not not much, but 911 I know. I think we're actually going to have to head off because I think we're just about to either get rained on or snowed on. One of the two. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys this before we do actually leave. I think that's snow, isn't it? It doesn't look, it's not falling like rain, it's quite... Is it hail? How weird. Time to go.
Wrapping a rag around my face, I pull my hoodie on. This ain't no time for rookies young. Got my octo camo on. So the wing can't be worried about no 5 or special ops.